please hit that subscribe button. Hey everybody, better suited to win the Stanley Cup this season. If you are new to the channel, Washington Capitals, the Boston Bruins.
Locked on and he scored! And we're live. Hey everybody, so tonight is game one of the Stanley Cup Finals. We are down to the final two teams in the NHL, the Dallas Stars from the Western Conference and the Tampa Bay Lightning from the Eastern Conference. And that means it's time for one final series preview, the Stanley Cup Finals series preview. It's going to be a lot of fun. Before I begin, I just ask that you please hit that like button if you haven't yet and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Both of those things really help out a lot and are very much appreciated. But let's get into it here, starting looking at the Dallas Stars. As we know, they went 37, 24, and 8 for 82 points in the regular season. They are coming off of a 4-1 series win in 5 games over the Vegas Golden Knights in the Western Conference Finals. They're scoring 2.95 goals for per game in the playoffs this year. Now, that number was higher, but it was kind of a low-scoring series with Vegas in the conference final, but still significantly improved offense from what they had in the regular season. Defensively, they are giving up just about 3.05 goals against per game, which also is higher than what it was in the regular season, but it's interesting. Dallas actually has been giving up more goals than scoring, at least on a per-game basis, but that hasn't stopped them from winning. They've found ways to win. When they've lost, it's been by bigger margins, but they haven't lost a whole lot. And when they win, it's been a lot of tight one-goal games, a lot of close games, but they're finding ways to win more games than they lose, and that is why they are here right now. Power play has been phenomenal in the playoffs for the Dallas Stars. 27.3% on the power play. Just unbelievably good number there. Almost 30%. You cannot ask for anything more than that. And their penalty kill has also been very good at 83.3% on the PK. Obviously, very, very solid numbers there. Their leading goal scorer is actually a tie between Denis Gurianov and Joe Pavelski, who continue to lead this team in the goal-scoring department, now with 9 goals apiece. Their leading point scorer is still Miro Heiskanen, who has been leading them in points pretty much all playoffs long. He is up to 22 points on the playoffs so far, and is definitely looking to add to that as this Cup Finals go along. And their leading penalty minute getter is still Mattias Janmark. A little bit of a surprise there, but not necessarily known for being a big penalty minute guy. But Mattias Janmark has 34 penalty minutes so far for Dallas in the playoffs, and he has the most, certainly, on the Stars team right now. Switching over now to the Tampa Bay Lightning. They went 43, 21, and 6 for 92 points in the regular season, one of the best teams in the league. They're coming off a 6-game series win in the Eastern Conference Final over the New York Islanders. A very hard-fought and tough series, but Tampa was able to get it done, finish off the Isles, and move on here to the finals. They are scoring 3.11 goals for per game in the postseason, so slightly better offense here for Tampa than what Dallas has. They've really picked up the scoring the last couple of series as compared to the first series they played in against Columbus. They've really started to get that offense going as the playoffs have gone along, and they are now up over 3 goals per game. Defensively, they have also been absolutely phenomenal. 2.21 goals against per game in the playoffs, and that has been every series, all playoffs long. Defensively, they have been absolutely phenomenal. They do not give up goals. They do not give up a lot of goals at all. You look at their goals against numbers, significantly better than where the Dallas Stars are right now. Dallas is giving up over 3 goals a game. Tampa is giving up just 2.21 goals per game. So significant advantage there for the Tampa Bay Lightning, at least heading into this series. We don't know what's going to happen in this particular series. It hasn't started yet. Maybe the script could flip a little bit, but right now, Tampa is the better defensive team. Power play has been the one spot of struggle here for the Lightning pretty much all playoffs long. They are only at 17.9% on the power play in the postseason, significantly lower than Dallas's power play percentage. Dallas has a huge advantage when it comes to power play time or power play success in these playoffs. That is definitely one area that favors the Dallas Stars. Tampa has not been able to get their power play going with any sort of consistency. Their penalty kill, however, has been very, very good. 83.6% on the PK, so very similar to Dallas's numbers. Overall, I would give Dallas an advantage on the special teams. I think overall Dallas has been better on both, when you combine special teams as a whole, look at power play and penalty kill. They're very even on the penalty kill, but Dallas's power play is significantly better. And I think Dallas has been better on special teams in general in these playoffs. So that's definitely an advantage to the Stars there. But still very good PK for Tampa. So they're a physical team. They're not afraid to take penalties. And when they do take penalties, they usually kill them off. Their leading goal scorers are also a tie and also with 9 goals, just like the Dallas Stars, except it's Braden Point and Victor Hedman leading the way. Hedman, unbelievably great this postseason offensively for Tampa as well as defensively, but really shining on the offensive side of things with 9 goals in these playoffs. Braden Point has been one of their leaders all playoffs long. Now, he is dealing with an injury that caused him to miss some of the games in the Islanders series. That is a point of concern for Tampa. They definitely need Braden Point to be playing if not 100%, at least at 90% in this series. So hopefully he's starting to get better and heal up. He did play in Game 6 against the Isles, but he clearly is fighting through an injury right now. But he still tied for the team leading goals, and he's been one of their best players all postseason long. Their leading point scorer was Braden Point for most of the playoffs, but Nikita Kucherov has now taken over the team lead in playoff points with 26. Point missing games obviously hurt his chances of still leading the team. And Kucherov has been, Nikita Kucherov, the Kuch that we've come to expect. Incredible player, racking up points, especially assists so far in these playoffs. And really, leading the way offensively, along with Braden Point and Victor Hedman for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Their leading penalty minute getters is also a tie. It's a tie at 27 penalty minutes apiece between Blake Coleman and Alex Killorn. Now, obviously, Coleman, physical guy, not afraid to get involved, after the whistle or even drop the gloves if he needs to. Alex Killorn, most of those penalty minutes came when he got 5 in a game for the hit from behind in the Islanders series on Brock Nelson. That's where most of his penalty minutes came from. But those are your penalty minute leaders as far as the Tampa Bay Lightning are concerned, with 27 apiece. So as far as a prediction goes, I really don't want to predict this series, honestly. I really, really don't want to have to make a prediction, but I've been making predictions in every preview all the way through. So I want to come right out and say that either team can win this. Both of these teams are in the Stanley Cup Finals for a reason. They are here because they are fantastic hockey teams, and both are more than capable of winning this series. So trying to predict a winner here is 100% a complete guess. I mean, both teams, I think, have a very equal chance of winning. Tampa, as most of you know, unless this is your first time on the channel, if you watch my previews or if you watched me at any point during these playoffs, I've mentioned it all the time. Tampa was my cup pick before the playoffs even started. So, I mean, I picked Tampa to win the Stanley Cup before the playoffs. They're now in the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm obviously not going to just change my pick in the finals like that. I'm not just going to go, all right, screw Tampa, I'm picking Dallas. No, Tampa's my cup pick. I'm sticking with it. The Lightning, I'm predicting, are going to win this series. I think they have a very good chance of winning this series. I think the Dallas Stars have just as good of a chance of winning this series, but I mean, I don't even want to be predicting in general, honestly, but I'm going to go Lightning in 6 in this one. I'm going to say Tampa Tampa's offense and just the star power of Kucherov and hopefully a healthy Braden Point and Victor Hedman on the back end and all that secondary scoring that they get from guys like Palat and Killorn and Cirelli and all of those guys. I mean, there's just so much talent and so much firepower with this Tampa Bay Lightning team. I'm going to say Lightning in 6 for a prediction. I'm sticking with my pre-playoff pick. And Tampa's, made it this far. I picked them at the beginning. They've come all this way. They're still winning. So I'm going to go with the Tampa Bay Lightning in this one. But don't take that as a knock against the Dallas Stars because they are more than capable of winning this series as well. They've had a tremendous postseason. They're a phenomenal team, and I think really heading into these finals without seeing these teams play each other yet, I think this is pretty much a toss-up finals. Either team can win this without a doubt. But there's my preview and prediction for the 2020 Stanley Cup Finals between the Dallas Stars and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share the video. If you'd like to further follow the channel on social media, all those links are in the description. If you'd like to further support the channel, the links to our donations, Patreon, and merchandise store down in the description as well. Keep spreading the word about this channel. Let's keep this thing growing. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.